Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Kayla.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Yeah.
Good to sit with you for coffee talk. It's been
I think that's our first time.
We've never had coffee talk together on camera anyway. So today we thought that we would just talk about career change because, with everything the way that it is, with jobs that are out there, there's a lot of people that are making career changes. And so I asked Kayla if we could talk about hers.
Yeah, definitely.
So you joined us now a year ago.
Yeah.
And you made a career change.
I did. So I was a manager, a front of the house manager at a restaurant in the location. So yeah, it was kind of a big 180 from what I was used to doing this now.
Yeah. So, but you still deal with people.
Yeah. So customer service skills definitely transferred over from.
So what made you decide on this career path? What was that kind of deciding factor for you? Well, there's probably more than one, but.
So I went to school to be a paralegal, and I came across this job posting, and it kind of fit the bill for what I was looking for in some circumstances or some aspects of the job description. And I thought, hey, this would be a really great opportunity for me to kind of test the waters and see how I would do in an atmosphere that's more office based and whatnot. And of course, a more flexible schedule, yet standard schedule where I'm working during the day, not nights and weekends more. And then of course the benefits that came along with the job.
So it wasn't just one thing.
No, there was a whole list of reasons.
And I think that sometimes people don't realize that. It's not like, sometimes it's not just all of a sudden a job that you've always dreamed about just pops up and is available to you. Mm-hmm. That is not always how it works. And obviously we're glad to have Kayla. I don't know if you're going to be here the rest of your life like me, but I feel like it was a good choice for you.
Oh, and I totally agree. Yeah.
And it is something very different than what she had been doing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And it took a lot of things into account. And that is one thing, for any decision that we make, it's super good to just sit down and have a list of those pros and cons, and maybe even for you, were you actively looking? This I don't really know. Like, were you actively looking or just kind of like, seeing what options were out there here and there?
Yeah, my door was definitely open for what was out there. I wasn't per se like actively hardcore looking, but like I said, when I found the job posting, I was like, hey, here's an opportunity. I need to jump on this.
Yeah. So I think, to apply that to everybody out there, we should all just keep our eyes open. You never know when that aha moment, like, I mean, did you know that job existed before you?
No,
before
honestly,
you saw it?
I had no idea this was even a thing. So
congratulations to us that she was looking.
It all worked out.
And I think that sometimes we also fall into our jobs based on what we are doing. One thing that I always tell people who know that they're actively looking for work is, to be out there, to volunteer or to even just to network, to let people know.
Right. And reach outside of your comfort zone.
Yep.
Because honestly, I didn't think I would flourish in an office position like this, but I did reach outside of my comfort zone of what I was used to, and sure glad I did.
Yeah. No, for absolute sure. And sometimes people might think of you as well for a position, and they read a job description, they might be like, oh, this is the perfect job, for Kayla.
Right.
And let you know about it. I mean, I think in the years that I have been with We Are Hope, A lot of people who worked here were referrals from staff that were either here or were here in the past that said you should apply and go work there. So keep network, I guess is what I'm trying to say, with people within your group and outside of your group. Volunteering is a good way to get your foot in the door too, to let people know maybe of some of those. Typically when we volunteer, we're volunteering for something we're passionate about, that we want to be involved in. So those people, if they know that you've got your eye open for maybe a career change, they might be able to hook you up as well. So that's why we wanted to talk about career change, because there are so many opportunities out there right now, and people should really explore them, because everybody needs to be the best that they can be, and that might mean changing your job. So anyway, so that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kayla, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.